Welcome to FSG-TV. Today was the start of the dynamic events, with the first event being the skid pad. The first team to brave the track this morning was car number 207 from the University of Hertfordshire. We had some really fast cars out on the track there today. The FSC static events also took place today. The FSC business plan presentation finals will take place this evening before the award ceremony part 1. The finalists for the design event will be announced later on this evening, and the overall winners of the static events will be announced tonight and on Sunday. The finals for the FSE design event will also take place this evening. The finalists will have to persuade the judges that their design is the best in order to win. The results will then be presented in the award ceremony later on. Though there are a lot of cars on the track, in parallel the scrutineers are still hard at work supporting the teams in getting their cars safe so they can compete in the dynamic events. They will continue to support until the end of the competition. We also have some results for the FSE cost event. The teams in the top 5 spots are Ravensburg, UAS Munich, Terrassa, Eindhoven and Freiburg. The finals for the FSE business plan presentation took place yesterday evening. They went very well, and the winner will also be announced during the award ceremony tonight. Happy International Youth Day! And what a perfect day to celebrate the power and potential of young people around the world. We also have 12 competitors today also celebrating their birthdays. Stay positive with the weather. Although it has been a bit gloomy today, the weather is forecast to be sunny tomorrow with a high of 28 and a low of 15. Join us tomorrow for an update on the autocross and acceleration events.
Formula Student Driverless is about handing over the driving task from the driver to a technical system. There are many ways to bring this to reality. In contrast to the field of automated driving on public roads, FSD can define its own driving environment and criteria for performance. To get the ball rolling for Formula Student Driverless, the competition before the competition has been introduced for the 2016 event. Teams were asked to submit their concepts of what the FSD static and dynamic events could look like, as well as explain not only a safety concept, but also a security concept, as it is vital that the car-to-X communication is secure in order to prevent any external manipulation. Overall, the cars could be combustion or electric and must be able to sense and analyse their environment, as well as be able to control the car in a suitable way. The system must also be capable to push the car to the limits. From a technical perspective, this means that all aspects of the car controls must be electronically controllable, which in a lot of cases with existing FS cars has already been implemented. In addition, a set of sensors, for example cameras or laser scanners, and a high amount of processing power to determine what the correct next move of the car should be is required.
So you need to substitute the driver, and the driver sees some things and reacts on it. So you need sensors for the cones and line markings, and then calculate. So you need a central brain, and then react. So you need some actors to drive the car.
Basically for us there are 3 steps. So first you have to get the sensor data and develop a sensor or a virtual environment for the track map data. Then you have to calculate the trajectory. There's much to do.
While in the statics, we need a new event called safety and security. In this discipline, every team will show the safety and security concept. Meanwhile, in the dynamics discipline, we need a new discipline called Snelldrill. While in the skid pad, you must drive every circle twice and then swap to the other. In the Snelldrill, it looks like a snail shell. You simply follow the line, and it makes it much simpler to implement.
Formula Student Driverless is more than the software, than the hardware of the car. So we have, for example, an idea of a virtual racing event that will you compete with your software system against other teams in a virtual environment, so you have not the differences in the cars.
Formula